biological productivity, circulation of food material. It's mean the essential foodstuff in a lake undergo continuous more or less definite cycles. The lake is dependent on its own stock of green plants for the stock of organic matter available for food of other organisms, and the possible amount of green plants is limited by the raw material supplied for photosynthesis from the lake itself. It's mean that in the lake there are two basic processes. Number one, the constructive, means the building upward from the simpler food material into the higher, and the second one is reductive process. It's mean that reducing through bacterial action the various organism to simpler substance. Circulation of food material, not a simple single cycle, but this one is a combination of complicated cycles. For examples, here we can see these are three basic cycles here. For example, the number one, dissolve nutritive substances, means how can these dissolved nutritive substances are present in lakes. These their end product is the same, like in the second cycle you can observe here the dissolved nutritive substances. In third, that is also the dissolved nutritive substances, but their path is different. For example, in first cycle we can observe that dissolved nutritive substances, they are used by autotrophic phytoplanktons. Those are present in the uppermost layer, means the limnatic zone of the lake. They can use dissolved nutritive substance, and after the death or after their maximum time period they will convert into the detritus. This detritus is used by bacteria, and then this will again convert it into dissolved nutritive substances. Means in this way this portion of the lake that is contributed into the circulation of the food material. So this one is the first basic cycle. Another basic cycle in which, look at this, here the dissolved nutritive substance, this one is same as in the previous cycle. This dissolved nutritive substances, these are used by autotrophic littoral flora. This one is different from the phytoplanktons. So here the autotrophic littoral flora, they will use the dissolved nutritive substances, and after the death of this littoral flora they will convert into the detritus, and this detritus used by the bacteria and again converted into the dissolved nutritive substances. So this one is the second cycle, that is here the autotrophic littoral flora will be participated in this cycle. And the third basic cycle, here the dissolved nutritive substances, these are directly used by the bacteria, and this bacteria is used by the zooplankton. Those are present in the uppermost region of the lake. And the second, littoral fauna, these are also the primary consumers. And the third one is profundal fauna, and again after the death of these three types of fauna, again they will used by the bacteria, and bacteria will convert again all these into the dissolved nutritive substance. That was the first basic. So in this way, these three basic cycles, these are participated in the circulation of food material in the lentic system, in the lake. So here, but the rate and quantity of this circulation is not the same. The whole system in different lakes, this will depend on the whole system in the different lake. And number 2, in the different cycles within the same lake. It's mean this will depend on the different conditions, that which type of cycle is present in that lake. So this is all about the circulation of food material. Now on the basis of this circulation, on the presence of the food material, we can classify different lakes into oligotrophic lakes, eutrophic lake and dystrophic lake.